Review number 1. I heard this record in 2003 when was released, but on MP3, and I promised to myself that someday I will buy it, and 7 years later, I just did. I wanted the vinyl version, but I was not blessed enough, but this CD version has also a DVD on it, so I was pleased. Actually, just with the music I am more than happy. I might say that this record has a different tone from the others, a great view to translate nostalgia not to sound sad necessarily. I love introspective and profound records. I don't follow the initially reviews that some press write for it. They say it was plain or repetitive. I guess they were hoping another record like Gran Turismo. Long Gone Before Daylight is a wonderful experience. Lyrics are honest, direct, and overwhelming. Music is exceptional, played and produced, and the interpretations are sensitive. Straight stabbing knives to mind and soul at 03:45 am. Skip to tracks are not necessary, all are great. My favorite tune is the first track, Communication. Has the first version of And Then You Kiss Me song, a much better one than the second version on the Super Gravity album. The bonus tracks are a plus, has a mini version of Hold Me song, but I preferred the long version. The best of extra tracks, if there is a chance, is A Melancholic Hope, so fits Nina Persson vocals perfectly. And finally, For the Boys, the last of the extra track. The DVD has 3 videos, singles of the record, good track to share with new listeners. DVD also has interviews. So in resume, 5 stars album. Review number 2. I was introduced to the Cardigans by Pandora.com, on a channel modeled upon the music of Tori Amos and Kate Bush. The track Pandora served up is the wonderfully spare and haunting Couldn't Care Less, which turns out to be the second best song on the album. Singing was a vocalist who sounded like a younger, more soulful Stevie Nicks. Perhaps Fleetwood Mac is as good an analog to the Cardigans as one will find. They are versatile and capable of doing many different kinds of music, and I now have 3 of their albums, but this is far and away the best of the 3. It's not even a close race. LGBT has a charmingly country lilt to it. How does Swede Nina Persson get her multisyllabic A's down so perfectly? Fear not, this album is in no way irritating to any but the most narrow-minded of I Hate Country listeners. As a matter of fact, the artists take the opportunity to mine some lyrics and themes that are downright surprising. From alcohol addiction to sadomasochistic love affairs, with a touch so light and downright lovely that Suzanne Vega could take notes. Instrumentation and production are spot on. If you are a fan of Fleetwood Mac, or are one who simply appreciates the smoky vocals of artists like Everything But the Girl, Tori Amos, Beth Orton, Otter de Lucy, or even Daughter Darling, chances are good that you'll really enjoy this album. Oh yeah, the best song? Feathers and Down, which starts with a keyboard and tambourine, slowly adding a quiet electric guitar and, like a one-woman angelic choir, Nina Persson pours out her lovely voice like the instrument it is. The complexity of the song slowly increases, fitting well the complexity of the subject matter. Even with a topic as serious as alcoholism, she manages to convey hope, faith, and love. Review number 3. I swear, the amount of reviews written by people who don't know the first thing about good music is becoming a burden to those who do, and wish to seek it out. Long Gone Before Daylight is an excellent CD. I hear people trying to compare it to other CDs by the Cardigans. This is just stupid. I'm a musician by trade and I cannot stand it when people don't realize what goes into writing and recording good music. People write their reviews and say that it sounds this way or that, or this song is slow or this one is too sad. Shut the heck up. Unless you were in the studio with these guys and were trying to convince them to write a song differently, I really don't think you should be able to express an opinion on how you think a song, or a whole CD for that matter, should sound. While yes, you are entitled to an opinion on whether you like the CD or not, please don't mislead people and with your misguided thoughts on the songs. Unless you are someone who works in writing, producing, and/or recording music who can offer definable insight into the songs themselves, please just stick to stating whether you like the darn thing or not. Oh yeah, I really like this CD. Review number 4. This album just does not hold my interest or inspire me. I'm a big fan of the Cardigans and Long Gone Before Daylight has a great title and wonderful cover art, but the music is a departure from the band's strengths, in my opinion. I enjoy artistic reinvention and love Gran Turismo even though it's different stylistically from Life and First Band on the Moon. It was shift in style, but they didn't lose any of their core beauty or power along the way. Here, they go for an organic, stripped-down sound. That seems like it could be a good idea, but in execution, it's, I hate to use the word, but, boring. Gone for the most part are the great melodies, the interesting compositions, beats and instrumentation. The songwriter just does not jump out at me, and although clearly there is an effort to be intimate and introspective, the lyrics often come across as more awkward than resonant. It may not be fair, as an American listener, to dock this album for sounding less exotic, but that is a disappointment that I feel. No disrespect to the Cardigans for trying something new, but I think that in the case of this album, they lost much of what made them appealing to begin with. Review number 5. The product came quickly. I'm very satisfied with this purchase. Review number 6. Love this group. Review number 7. It's an incredible disc. I love it. They have a really a special mind to create a complete emotion music.